Alright, so I'm in Arkansas. I'm about to be headed to North Carolina. I'm going to pick my load up in the morning. I'm at one of these small, compact little pallets. There's hardly any parking up in here. It's barely any maneuver space. People struggling to get around. It's just a lot of drama. Fuel island and parking over there. So I got lucky with this spot, which was, hard to get into with 2, 3, 4, 5 lanes of trucks stacked up in front of you. But I got in here, so I'm proud of myself. Anyway, I'm picking up my load in the morning, and that load goes to Hickory, North Carolina. So right now, North Carolina is dubbed a Sundown town hotspot, based on what happened with, I think his name is Javion McGee. May he rest in peace, and may they figure that out and some justice be served on his behalf. But we're not letting them stop us from nothing like that, because I believe that if I stop going anywhere I need to go or want to go, based on who don't like me or you threatening my life and things like that, I'm not honoring my ancestors. That would not be well with them, because they've been through so much, just so a lot of us different brothers and sisters of all shades, brothers and sisters, can go and do what we want to do. We can go where we want. We should be able to do what anybody else born up underneath the sun do without feeling threatened or bothered. So that's what I'm going to do. If you don't like me, I don't care. Look the other way, because guess what? I got a load, and it's coming to your town, a sundown town probably near you. I'll be picking one up after I drop it off. They didn't ask Jim Bob, Joe Bob, Timbo. Nobody like that. Luke, John, Larry, Ryan, they didn't ask none of them boys to take this load. They gave it to me, and I'm taking it. So it is what it is. You don't got to like me, but you're going to get out my way and let me do my job. Bringing this load. Do you want your shit? Yes or no? Okay, you do? All right. Well, then shut up and let me do my job. See, when I'm done, I'm going to roll out anyway. I don't sit around and waste time. Time is money. When you're out here, time is money. Drop that load, get on to the next. I got a trailer to clean out after you. Drop this piece. You got to fill the reefer back up. You got to do a lot of stuff. Ain't nobody got time to sit around hobnobbing. And one thing I don't do is get around your town. See, if I didn't book a vacation there, if I don't have an Airbnb there because I want to be a tourist, I want to be a sightseer, you don't need to feel like I'm going to be moving into your town, because you're not going to see me getting around. I don't go to Walmart, get off my truck, walk around, sit outside my truck. I don't do none of that. If I have to shut down in your sundown town, you wouldn't even know if I'm black, white, male, or female up in here, because I shut my curtains and lock my doors quite hefty. And if you come over here messing with me trying to probe to see who I am, I don't answer my door. I don't care if you're DOT. You better announce yourself, throw on some sirens or something. If I hear a tow truck jumping out there in front of me, I'm going to move my curtains. Sure, I'm going to check and see. But I don't answer my door for just anybody, and I sure don't roll down windows. So if you breach this security up in here, you got something coming for you. And thank you to Winston. Trucker Winston helped me out. He got me a little mini chopper. It's a nice little machete-style two-sided blade. Just got it sharpened, so it's definitely ready. If you put your hand in here, you pulling back a nub for sure, because I'm going to chop it the way you're supposed to. And then I'm going to call the police on you, and I'm going to let them know where they can find you, at the nearest emergency room up in there fighting for your life. That's where you're going to be, messing with a trucker like me. Don't think because I'm small, I don't come with no defense. That would be crazy. We got one life, and we got to defend it with everything. So yeah, honoring my ancestors would not be me saying, no, I'm not going. I'm not taking that load. I'm scared of this town. No, I'm not scared of nobody. I wasn't taught to be scared of you. I'm coming up in there. And if your shelves were bare, you wouldn't care what I look like. As long as the trucker is bringing you your supplies, you wouldn't care what I look like. That's what you wouldn't care about. So one thing for sure and two things for certain. We're bringing that load up in there. And we don't care how you feel about it. We don't. You want your stuff? All right, then shut up. And furthermore, don't you have something you should be doing? See, a lot of these people who play that posse, type of situation, and they want to be, ganging up on people and lynching people. Them people ain't got no real jobs and careers. Them people ain't so-called upstanding citizens of the United States. No, they're not. No, they're not. Them is a whole bunch of modern-day terrorists. So don't be letting these people scare you from where you got to go, or making you feel like you can't come up in somewhere and do what you got to do. Handle your business, because that's how you combat that, by showing them you're coming up in there. And don't stop being like that. Don't stop being the type that, you know, you're not afraid to challenge the system. The only way to knock a system down is to challenge it and to keep on beating at it until it's chipped away and gone. And if you stop going somewhere because you're scared, then they win. And our ancestors didn't bring us this far to let these people win. So that's my little rant. Coming to a sundown town near you. I'm coming to your mountain town, prairie town, country town, ghost town. And if you don't like it, you can lump it or shut up. Because guess what? Without me, you ain't going to have that load. So do you want your stuff, yes or no? All right then. So we're coming to your sundown town tomorrow. Quite a few of them, because I'm going to pick up a load after that in another sundown town in the same state. And then I'm going to keep it moving from there. I go a whole bunch of places that, you know, probably have a whole lot of those type of towns. Nebraska, Idaho, Iowa, Arkansas, you name it. You name it, I be over there. Wyoming. And no, I ain't never stopped for nobody, and I'm not going to. I'm not running up in there scared, you know, fearing for my life, turning down loads and stuff like that. I keep my paycheck rolling because I will go. And I'm going. That's how I honor my ancestors. And thank you, Sister Harriet Tubman, for teaching us how to be fearless, even in the unknown. You got to do what you got to do to get where you got to be. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and finish cooking something, get a shower, scan my paperwork, and then lay it down, set my alarm clock, do all of that type stuff, and call it a night. Once again, from this little tiny compact pallet with hardly any parking spots and a whole bunch of drama. This fuel island was packed earlier. I got in this space, you know, I can't believe I even made it into this space because there was about 4 or 5 trucks all over the place. There was 2 and 3 in every lane, plus people right in front. So I just, you know, pulled on through, did my little maneuver and backed it up as much times as I could and got it in. But it was definitely a struggle without hitting somebody. But this pallet needs either torn down and rebuilt or something sold to somebody who's going to expand it, because they got a lot of different pallets all across the United States that are just crummy. They're real crummy. They're not the only ones. TA can be like that too. Sometimes there's some real ghetto loves too. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off the beat, and yeah, don't stop doing what you're doing out of fear. No, do what you gotta do and go where you need to go. Don't let these people stop you. That's what they want to do. And if you let them win, then they're gonna always have that over you. And our ancestors did not bring us this far to just, you know, watch us be scared and cower. We're not of that time no more. So let's try to stick together a little bit more. Even truckers out here, black truckers, stick together a little bit better than y'all do. I'll see some of the black truckers be nicer to other ethnic groups than they are to each other. To me, that's just, it's corny and it's sickening, and it just makes me laugh so much. You'll see some of these men and women, black truckers, be way nicer, smiling, laughing it all up with people that don't look like them or like me or you, brothers and sisters. But then when you walk past or they pass you up, they got a, you know, this weird look on their face, or they're looking down or looking away. You say good morning, they don't say nothing back, and it's just real strange energy sometimes amongst us as blacks out here. So yeah, black truckers, y'all need to treat each other a little bit better if you want to stick together, because yeah, the front look real weak. So if we don't have a united front, anybody can break us down. So that's just it, and I'm gonna go ahead and get off the beat. Y'all have a good night.